Alrighty, here we go then. NED Whisky Tasmania SuperSprint, and very similar looking three guys to had at the Sunday press conference in Perth. And very well done, Will Brown, doing a nice job here this weekend. Brock Feeney picking up a race win earlier today, and Brody with a bunch of trophies and pole awards to take home as well. So everyone gets a prize, which is good stuff. Will, again, we're back here again, asking you almost the same questions. This continued run of form, how long do you think you can keep this up from all the different tracks that we go to?
I don't know. You'd like to say all year, but you know, as I've said all along, these Gen 3 cars, you know, we've been able to roll that success on each weekend, and hopefully we can keep doing that each year. But it is, you know, heading to each new round, you've got to, you know, keep your eyes open, work hard, because you don't know what you're going to get there. So yeah, it's been fantastic to be so fast, and really, you know, from Grand Prix, just you know, be able to race for wins. So yeah, it's always great when you can do that.
Without putting the old commentator's curse on it, it seems like the team are doing the 1% as well. So it's not just a quick car that you can go out there and do your thing in. It's just everything. The team just seems to be gelling so well.
Yeah, I think so. And I think we've just lifted our game this year. I think we knew we had to in a few sections. And I think even if you just look from presence, having Coca-Cola on board this year, even how tidy the garage is, the boys have done all that. And just the small stuff, and even the pit stops, everything there. And, you know, myself and Brody have been working really hard. Obviously, we have raced a lot of different stuff, and Brock has as well. And, you know, sort of adapting to the Gen 3 didn't seem too bad, but I'm sure everyone else has as well. But, yeah, team's done a fantastic job.
Nice work. Well done, mate. Beefy, again, Mr. Sunday, a first and a second today. Why is that? Why is Sunday man?
Yeah, I wish I was a Saturday man as well. I don't know the answer to that, but yeah, for some reason I keep winning on Sundays. Hopefully we can get a win on a Saturday soon, but yeah, towards the end of the year there's a couple of big races on Sunday, so we'll try and keep that up.
Between Adelaide, the 12-hour, Grand Prix, Wanneroo here. We keep seeing your name at the front of the timing screens and taking home trophies, mate, this run of form that you're on. I asked Will how long can he continue his form, or how about you? How long can you keep this amazing run of form going? Yeah,
well, I still feel like every weekend I'm only getting better, and yeah, it was a bit over 12 months ago I got my first podium here, so it's cool to be back, but yeah, no, it's been awesome. I just feel like I keep building and building. I'm driving a lot of cars, and so are these boys, so yeah, since, I don't even know, Perth was last where we were at. Yeah, racing in Thailand, been doing heaps of stuff. So I feel like every week I've got something to work on. I'm always sitting in a car and feel like I'm getting better and better. But yeah, got to keep lifting our game, because both these boys have certainly raised the bar a lot this year, and we've got to keep hunting them down.
Absolutely. All right, mate, well done today.
Thank you.
Good job. Brody, are you going to leave Tasmania a happy man?
Yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with today. Yeah, it was you know, a much better day today than what it was yesterday. So yeah, got a really good bag of points, and yeah, it was good for the team as well. Will, you know, won. You win? Oh no, Brock won the first one. Sorry. Yeah, Will won today, and obviously yesterday as well. So yeah, awesome day for the team, and yeah, it's great to see that the car, you know, speed has, you know, transitioned into this place. It's real strange, this track. So it's great to see that it's all still working.
Your thoughts on the things that the team are doing well away from the car and the racetrack? Will brought up a few of them earlier, but have you noticed the same thing about just how slick everything is at Erebus right now? Yeah,
everything's just really, you know, neat and tidy, like Will said, and engineers have done a really good job, mechanics have done an awesome job, and yeah, honestly, it's just a massive team effort, really. So it's you can't point your finger on one thing. It's yeah, it's just been a collective effort from the whole team.
Well done, mate. Good job.
Thank you.
Still got those orange numbers on your door, so that's a positive. Let's open it up to the room. Microphone is in the front row, by the way, guys. Feel free to pass it over.
Do you think we're seeing a sea change at the moment? I mean, it's a very young podium again. Are the old guys on the way out?
I don't think so. Obviously, Shane's very quick. It's awesome for us to be up here. We probably all raced each other nearly in junior categories. Brock was maybe a little bit younger than us in that sort of stuff, but me and Brody raced a lot in the junior category. So it's awesome for us to be able to share the podium and all be up here. But yeah, who knows? I'm sure all people like Will Davison and Shane, they're all really quick guys still, and they'll be back up on the podium.
Brock, is the Sunday thing, is there anything to do with like starting the weekend just a little bit kind of further back than you need to be winning on Saturdays, or is that part of potentially, and then making gains across the weekend?
Yeah, for sure. Obviously, we're making gains across the weekend, but yeah, yesterday I feel like we probably still had the pace to be on the podium, but obviously got caught up in the bit of mess. But not too sure. I mean, I don't want to just be good on Sundays. I want to be good across the whole weekend. And my biggest thing, especially from the last round, was being consistent across all 3 races. I thought we put ourselves in a decent spot yesterday to do that, but unfortunately racing happened. So for sure we're making gains overnight. It's going to be something that I'll work on in the future, making sure we're quicker out of the gate. But same thing yesterday. I think we were the top 3 car in qualifying, but a bit of a mess happened with all the yellow flags and that. So I think we're certainly making improvements.
Brody, over the course of the season, obviously there's going to be ups and downs. So the importance of resilience in a championship, I guess, campaign, and bouncing back from the disappointment of yesterday. Can you just speak to that a little bit? And obviously it wasn't what you wanted, but came back and got another big bag of points today.
Yeah, obviously, not running up the front's obviously not ideal when you're trying to go for a championship, but it was a great way to bounce back with 2 poles today, and racing Brock for the win at the first one, and then being on the podium again for the last one. So we just gotta make our bad days not so bad, and our good days good. And
can we expect to see you doing practice starts at Darwin? You said that was sort of part of the you weren't going to do them while you were going well. I think you said that on the broadcast earlier, and then I guess...
Get him thinking about it.
Yeah, I'm not really going to think about it. I know what I did wrong, so we'll just tune it up a little bit, from myself, and go again at Darwin.
And last one for me was for either Will or Brody, but I mean, I assume you guys have a test coming up. Everyone seems to. When you're going this well, how do you actually go into a test like that? Is there still lots of things that you feel like you guys can work on or improve?
Yeah, you can always improve with these cars. As these guys are saying, you learn something new all the time with them, and I think we learned something in that last race even then. So, we'll build on, and there's always something to do at a test day, but I'm not sure when we're testing.
Will and Brody, have you kind of had that moment where you pinch yourself and go, shit, this is really happening? These cars are good, and we could feasibly win a championship here. Yeah,
it is pretty cool, and you probably sit back, but it's like, yes, I got the win, and you're driving home and you think you'd be super excited, but you're thinking tomorrow, I hope I don't it up tomorrow. You know what I mean? That's what it's sort of like. So, for us, that's the biggest thing. And it's such tight lap times around here. So, you easily could make a mistake today and after winning yesterday and be 10th. So, everyone's so competitive and doing such a good job that it's sort of each day you've got to be so on it to be up there. So, it's just that, I wouldn't call it pressure, but each round you're just trying to do the best job you can. So I wouldn't say I'm really thinking about the championship right now at all.
Do you sort of feel like you've got some confidence but now that when you do show up somewhere, the car's going to be quick? We've been to such different places, and you guys are the ones that are always sitting here. It's amazing. The team has really nailed this Gen 3 thing.
Yeah, I mean, we've been to a few different tracks now, and the car's been speedy at all of them. So we've lacked a little bit in some race pace areas. So but we're glad to see that a few changes we made then in that last race made a pretty good difference, and felt quite strong up until the pit stop. So we'll go on to Darwin, and we've got a test day coming up, I'm pretty sure. So we'll get to try a few things, and honestly to stay ahead of the other guys, we're going to have to make sure that we keep trying things and try to develop the cars as much as we can.
Brody, you made a comment after the earlier race today. You said that Cam Waters had plenty of pace. They're obviously still agitating about parity. What are you observing from the driver's seat about how they accelerate, how those cars perform relative to a Camaro?
Well, Cam was P1 in all the straight sectors, I'm pretty sure, and he ran into another Ford every qualifying session, so I don't really know how they can complain about parity when they keep running into each other.
There's the headline for you.
Yeah. Cop that.
Oh, drama.
Any other takers?
Yep.
Shane yesterday was lamenting his car's speed compared to some of the others on the grid. How are you finding your car so far this season?
In which way do you mean? Sorry, like speed?
Yeah, he was saying that his car just isn't very fast, effectively. So do you feel like your car is competitively fast with, say, these guys, and you're not that far off, or?
I suppose you can look at speed in many different ways. You can look at lap time or straight line speed or corner speed, vice versa. But yeah, I mean, we won a race and got a second today, so obviously we're doing something right. But these guys seem to have a really good base at the moment. You know, every track that they've rocked up to, they've pretty much from the start of the weekend, they've been the guys to chase. And yeah, we've got some things to look and work on. But yeah, for sure today, I don't think race pace was too much of a problem. I burnt up the tyres a lot in that first stint in that race then, but the second stint was really strong once again. So race pace has definitely been better for us, but it's a bit harder when you're starting further back. So that's what we got to work on.
Yeah, and this one's for anyone that wants to answer it. Like a track like the Simmons Plains is one that you're probably all very familiar with, but you know, with the Gen 3, is there any major differences going to how you approach a race in a different car?
I'd probably say I don't change my approach at all. Not sure about these guys.
Yeah, I suppose you just got to cut laps. I mean, you still obviously do a lot of prep, but it's hard when you watch footage back and it's last year's car. I suppose we're getting a bit more of an understanding what the differences are now when we do rock up. So, I mean, you watch a video and you look at the brake marker, and I'm sure if you tried that on lap 1, you'd spear off. So, yeah, I'm still doing the same preparation as always, but trying to put a Gen 3 grasp on that at the moment. Thanks, man.
Brock as well, just on Shane and his NASCAR news. I mean, how cool's that? And I guess will you try and tag along at all and be part of any part of that experience, I guess?
Yeah, I mean, it's bloody awesome. I think it's so cool. Obviously, yeah, he told me about it a while ago about what was going on, and to see it finalised and him racing at Chicago is going to be awesome. I wish I was 21, because if I was, I'd probably go over there. But I gotta wait another couple of months. So I told him he better do it again next year so I can go over and support him. But yeah, I'll be tuning into that. I'm so keen to see how he goes. I mean, his first street race in NASCAR, I think he's going to do pretty well. So looking forward to it.
Brody, we had Baz in here the other day saying that there's a bit of a trip happening soon to Richard Childress, and going to try and float your name around over there. Is that the sort of thing that you hope you can land pretty soon?
Yeah, just going over there and you know, hopefully learn some stuff from those guys, and they might learn some stuff from us, and yeah, they're you know, the NASCAR side of things are starting to race at a lot more road courses. So yeah, we may be of a use to them, and they may be of a use to us. So yeah, just trying to create a bit of a link there, and see what happens.
Brock, last one from me. No Jamie here, no Roland here, no Jess here.
Yeah.
When the cat's away, did the mice play this week?
Mitch, the PR guy sitting behind you, run the show this weekend. Yeah, I suppose it's weird not having anyone here, but had a lot of messages from him over the weekend. Just had one from Simo, who's with Jamie at the Nürburgring 24-hour at the moment. I just got a video through then, so cool to see, but they've been keeping in touch. But yeah, I suppose, Dutto does such a good job at running the team on Supercars weekends, and yeah, I suppose it shows that the team can run really well with those guys here, but also if they need to step away, they can still operate at a good form. So I'm hoping Jamie's enjoying Germany. We got a couple more trophies to bring home, but yeah, I'm sure we'll see him back soon.
Well done, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.